everyone, Marion Emerson here. I'm going to have a little play with some of Julie Hickey's new stamps that have been designed by Hazel Eaton. There's a few actually. So there's these ones which are the square alphabet medley stamp set and the circle alphabet medley stamp set. There's also this one which is the sentiment medley stamp. Just lots and lots of useful words there. These ones are brilliant because you can just personalise. So if you've got someone called Clarissa, who, you know, it's not a common name, you can just spell it yourself and personalise everything, which is just fantastic. Now, this one is the Circles Medley Stamp Set, which came out a few weeks back, or months. I love it, absolutely love it. So I'm just going to have a little play and see what works. let's have a little go. So I've taken my cardstock that I've cut from my WOW Superior Smooth cardstock, and I'm going to take, let's just do this one. Let's try this one and see if it's going to work. I'm going to go in the same sort of shape that it was on the stamp set, and then bring that over, and then I'm going to be using Twilight. It's a really soft light grey from Catherine Paula, because I'm going to mix this with Glassy Ocean, which I think will just go beautifully together. So we've got Twilight, so just stamp that down. Gorgeous. Oh, we've got a little gremlin there. That's okay. That's all right. So I'm going to leave that just in its normal ink form. So no embossing powder on that, just leaving that as is. But I am going to add a little bit of talcum powder because it's a wet ink, and I am going to be putting some embossing powder on there. So I just want to make sure that I do this, and then the embossing powder won't stick to any of that. So just blow that, get that out of the way. And then I was just thinking, if I just have a little look at these, I mean, I was just thinking, like, if you just said hi to someone, or you could do H-E-L-L-O or H-E-L-L-O. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to do that now. So let me just take the back off, and then I'm going to do H. Let's get it in me little MISTI, because otherwise I'll end up picking it up and it'll all fall off. Let's just get that in there, because I'll have to do 2 lots of the L. So let me just pick this up again. So we're going to pick that up. Get some embossing ink on there. Push down nice and firmly. Make sure this is in its right position. Bring that over, H-E-L-O. Push them down. Lift up. And get some of this Glassy Ocean on there. You want to flip that back in there, and then to do them all in one go, I'm just gonna take these off. I always think it's a really good idea to pop them straight back on the stamp packaging, because otherwise they just go missing and you spend hours looking for them. Right, H-E-L. Hello. Oh, my H is a little bit wonky, but you know, I knew that was going to happen, because I didn't want to lean my head over and get the top of my head in the video. You really don't want to be seeing that. And then let's pop Get that on there. Beautiful Glassy Ocean. I love this one. I love so many. Okay. So just look at it, make sure all your letters are nice and shiny. As long as you've got a shine on there, you know they're all done. If you get a little area that's matte, then that just needs heating a little bit more. So let me just stick my L on. And then I was thinking, now this might not pan out, but I was looking at these and thinking, look, there's extra circles in here. And I could, do I want to, or no, do you know what? I think I like the cleanliness of that. I really do. So I'm going to leave it as that. But let me just see from, let's just stick that back in there. And then we've got this one, the Sentiment Medley. I'm just thinking I could go. Oh, look, wishing you a hello just for you, my lovely. Oh, I like that. I do like that. So let me just take that, pop that on there. I think that looks about right. Now, if I just bring this over. Now, do I want to do it just in ink or do I want to do it in embossing powder? Because if I do it in embossing powder, I want it to be a slightly different colour. So I would probably, I used this in a previous video, so the Ancient Orient has got vintage turquoise. I'm probably going to use this. Not probably, I am. I do like to do things off the cuff. I never know what I'm going to make when I start a video. I just get the stuff in front of me and then I just start playing. Doesn't always pan out, let me tell you. Okay, just for you, my lovely. Like that looks like it might be a bit wonky, but you know. Let me just get some powder on there. Oh, I like that. Black would have really stood out as well. But I just like keeping it in this sort of colour range. The soft grey is just beautiful. Okay, let's just give that a little heat. Okay, so this looks lovely. That does, that does, that does. That bit, I feel like I've lost it a little bit. If I hold it to the side, I can see it. But what I could do, let's just cheat a little bit. Let's grab another piece of card. And I'm just going to pop the card in. Line this up at the bottom. So if you make a mistake, don't feel like you've got to throw it away and do it all again. This is just a really cheats way. A really cheats way. This is just a cheats way of just doing it again and covering up your mistake. It's just because, well, it does stand out, but I wanted it to stand out that little bit more. So you can do it both ways. So just for you, my lovely. I love this because me and Julie, we always call each other, we always go, hi, lovely. Bye, lovely. I love it. Okay, just give that a little flick. Get rid of anything else on there. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop that back in there. Get the lid on and then bring my little chopper in, and I'm just going to, I'm just eyeballing this, so it might be about right. Let's have a look. Oh, do you know what? That's not too bad. Probably take a tiddly bit off. This is where I start procrastinating now. I think, oh, I need to do a little bit more, a little bit more. Let's just take a little bit off. That's better. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give that a little chop that way. And that little chop that way. Get rid of those bits. Bring, oh, I've got some that are already cut into strips. So I'm just going to turn that over. And then now I can go over there and you'll never know that I goofed there. Okay, so I've peeled my little bits off the back. Just line that up on top. So we've given it a bit more dimension doing it that way as well. So it's hello, just for you, my lovely. Oh, I really like that, really pleased with that. Okay, so let's just get some double-sided tape on there. Oh, I've got a little smudge, little tiny smudge of ink there. Let me see. This is that Couture Creations. I don't know whether it's available anymore. If not, you could use a little sanding block, but let's just try. There's a teeny tiny bit still. I think I need new batteries in it. So that's lovely. And just with the shine from the glassy ocean on there, and then the vintage turquoise, that's just beautiful. Really, really pleased with that. Okay, let's get some double-sided on there. Okay, so I've got my double-sided on there. Make sure your card's facing the right way. And then you can just pop it on. And then when you're happy, just stick it down, pull it off, and stick as you pull. And there we go. Another simple card. Just lovely. And just think of all the colourways that you can do. Oh, new baby. You could, oh, honestly, okay. So you could just do lots. You could do the person's name as well. Oh, I should have done that, shouldn't I? I should have done Julie. Just for you, my lovely. What was the matter with me? Why wasn't I thinking about that? Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. Bye.